Hello, I'm Father Terrance, and in our last video we gave some practical advice for turning away from temptations to pornography and masturbation. Just want to follow that up by offering two very helpful remote preparations that we can do to fight these sins. So remote means that these are preventative training measures, you could say, so we're better prepared spiritually in general. One of them is very simply to do what Jesus says in Luke 9:23 when he says, if anyone would come after me or wishes to be my disciple, he must deny himself. Learn to deny ourselves or our selfishness. And you can do this in a number of ways too. Maybe it's limiting our time on the phone. Maybe it's being more disciplined and diligent in cleaning our work area or our house area or our living area. Maybe it's fighting against procrastination. Maybe it's learning to hold our tongue when we want to say something that is self-serving or that's just not very edifying. Maybe it's just skipping a dessert or volunteering to do the dishes or helping out our neighbors or our family members in some concrete way. So denying ourselves and our selfishness. The other piece of advice tied to that first one is practicing the virtue of temperance. Temperance means tempering or moderating my appetite for pleasure, especially my eating and drinking habits. If we're gluttonous when we eat and drink, or if we overindulge in entertainment, then it's no wonder why we can't say no to the urge to look at inappropriate images or videos or to do sexually inappropriate things. Why? Because we haven't trained our appetites very well. So learning to say no to my selfish tendencies and practicing moderation, practicing temperance in eating, drinking, and entertainment. These are very good practices for when I have to say no to those more passionate temptations. They're great training exercises for being prepared for those more difficult battles. We can also ask Our Lady for help if you need some advice on how to deny yourself or how best to be more temperate. Remember St. Paul's words too, very important. 1 Corinthians 6 verse 13, he says, the body is not meant for immorality, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body. And Father Terrance, Ave Maria, please keep me in your prayers. I will keep you in mine. God bless you. Take care. Thanks.